Hello, my fabulous friends. This is such an exciting episode for me because today I will talk about the editor in chief of Vogue. And no, she's not a designer. Her name is Anna Wintour, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the fabulous lady who is the editor in chief of Vogue. And she became, at one point, she became so infamous because of a former associate of hers, a former assistant, who decided to write about her tales of working with Anna Wintour. Of course, when she wrote that best selling novel, which turned into a movie named The Devil Wears Prada, she decided to turn it into a fictional book and not use the names of real characters. But that nonetheless, um, even if she used fictional characters, everybody knew that she was referring to her tenure with Anna Wintour. And this, by the way, on my side right now is a cover of Vogue magazine. And like I said earlier, Anna is the editor in chief of Vogue magazine. And so, and this was the book that was written many years ago that became a New York Times bestseller, The Devil Wears Prada, and everybody knew that it was played phenomenally and amazingly by no other than Meryl Streep. I mean, just look at the comparison of Meryl Streep as Miranda Priestley and Anna Wintour. Of course, to me, by the way, when I saw the movie, Miranda Priestley was slightly different from Anna Wintour since Miranda Priestley is American, and as we all know, Anna Wintour is from the UK. She's an English woman. So, but everybody who loved fashion and everybody who loved the book, The Devil Wears Prada, really, 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 really loved that movie. The only thing that I can say about the book, because I actually read it halfway through and I stopped reading it. Sorry. Sorry for stopping midway because I felt like there was a great disconnect between the book and the movie. Although the only common thing that they had is the lady, the narrator in the book, was talking about her her days or her days of agony or her days of emotional abuse under the hand of the editor in chief. And of course, I'm not trying to villainize Anna Wintour because everybody knows that she is a phenomenal editor in chief of Vogue, and she has done an amazing job with that magazine. And not only has she done an amazing job, she took that magazine to a whole another level, a different level that anybody who is associated with Anna was given the what do you call this? The wave of the magic wand, and all of a sudden, you're part of that elusive society. That exclusive parties, and you're invited a front row to the major fashion shows in Europe, most especially the couture shows of Chanel, of Dior, of Balmain, and all those other big labels. If you excuse me, my throat is a little bit dry right now. So that is it. And and that is it. And these are, like I said earlier, this is like Meryl Streep and Anna Wintour uh, together. And I mean, she is such an amazing amazing woman, and I am actually more fascinated with her than anything else. I know that perhaps Anna Wintour is at this point very thankful that the book that was supposed to make her infamous has made her really famous, to the point that she was able to become an influential person in fundraising for the Metropolitan Museum in New York, to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars every year. That's how much she can raise for that museum that's being publicly funded. And to think that when she has the Met Gala, more of that later. I'm not going to talk about the Met Gala right now, but it's definitely part of my my episode, since Anna Wintour actually heads the fundraiser for all the Met Gala events. So that was it, my fabulous people. That was my first fabulous segment about Anna Wintour. And up next, I will have more of this enigmatic lady, this fascinating lady that we would all love to know and learn about. And I will be right back. Promise, don't go away.
We are now reaching our second year anniversary on our inspirational, educational, and entertainment programmings. As part of our journey, we are so grateful to announce that our programs are now available to watch live in real time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Periscope. A big appreciation to all our followers, viewers, supporters, and to those who are cheering for our success. Thank you very much for your patronage. For 2 years we have produced over 25 shows. And joined by passionate collaborators, individuals, and organizations. Social Media Shows Network's 2-year anniversary, and 100 episode celebration, and $100 giveaway. No purchase necessary. Go to socialmediashows.com for more details.
Are you ready to hear about the most amazing competition coming your way? It's the Gifts of Talent virtual competition where you can dance, sing, act, do comedy, all in the comfort of your own home. And a portion of the proceeds goes to feeding the youth. You have a chance to win some amazing prizes. Have fun!
To enter, go to whalerscreation.us, or, for more details, go to socialmediashows.com and hishopnation.com. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to get updates, and to vote for your favorite talent.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on Social Media Shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
Hello and welcome back to the second segment of Fab Life. And my topic for today is about Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine. But for those of you who have tuned in for the very first time and don't know anything about my show, Fab Life, with yours truly, JC. Fab Life is about my passion and my love for fashion, for celebrity, for glamour, and for movies and anything under the luxury sun. That is Fab Life. And so, before I proceed with my show, I'd like to give a shout out to my viewers. Well, I can see Pastor Hilyanessa. Hi, Pastor. How are you doing? My forever faithful viewer from the Philippines. And Maricor. Hello, Sister Maricor from the Philippines once again. And Tito Ike. Hi, Tito Ike. How are you doing? And Elizabeth. Hi, Liz. How are you doing? Thank you for watching. I really miss you so much. And now I will be showing a short video clip of Anna Wintour. And this is part of my fashion report for today. Hello and welcome. And as you can see, as you saw a while ago, that was my short clip of Anna. And let me read a little bit about Anna and quoting for the, by the way, recently I took several classes of the master class that's being offered online right now. And one of the classes that I took is, of course, Anna Wintour, and she's teaching about creativity and leadership. And I really learned a lot from this lady. I mean, not that it has surprised me, because I have been following her now for so many years, in her videos, in her fashion shows. And of course, she's always given the honorary seat of being on the front row, as you can see, with celebrities. And at one point she sat beside none other than the Queen of England. And so before I talk about the Met Gala, which she spearheaded, let me talk a little bit about Anna Wintour. And this is a quote from the master class that I'm taking. In 2013, Anna was appointed artistic director of Condé Nast. Now, Condé Nast is the publishing company that not only publishes Vogue magazine, but publishes, if I'm not mistaken, Architectural Digest, House and Garden, and of course the men's version of Vogue, which is GQ. I mean, there is a Vogue for men, but GQ seems to be like the paramount fashion magazine for men. When men are stylish, they normally say, "Oh, you look very GQ." So Condé Nast is the publishing house. And now, 2013, Anna was appointed artistic director of Condé Nast, meaning she oversees the creative direction of all of the titles in the company's portfolio, except for the New Yorker, and is involved in corporate decision making, such as shifts in digital strategies and brand expansions or contractions. Most recently, in 2019, Anna was named Global Content Advisor. In this new role, she assumes oversight of Vogue International, a central hub that creates digital content for Vogue titles around the world. She also will advise the executive leadership team on global content opportunities and act as a resource to editors-in-chief and editorial talent worldwide. Anna received her Office of the Order of the British Empire in 2008, and in 2017 she received her Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, or as they say in the UK and the Brits, the Grande Dame. She also received the French Legion d'Honneur in 2011. Over the years, Anna has lent her name, resources, and time to many philanthropic endeavors, including the CFDA. If for those of you who don't know what the CFDA is all the designers here in America that are based in New York, of course, are under the Council of the Fashion Designers of America. So that's CFDA / Vogue Fashion Fund. So, and Youth Anxiety Center at New York Presbyterian Hospital and God's Love. So these are all the philanthropic endeavors that she is involved in, and one of them is called God's Love We Deliver. However, it's her enduring commitment to the Metropolitan Museum of Art that's sure to be a leading pillar of her legacy. In 2014, then First Lady Michelle Obama personally performed the ribbon cutting at the opening of the Anna Wintour Costume Center. Anna serves as a trustee of the museum and has raised more than $231 million for the Costume Institute through her reinvention of its annual gala. So, and that's it. And so, taking Anna's masterclass is so amazing, and so it's truly amazing and so fascinating at the same time. And of course, my head was a little bit overwhelmed about the whole thing, that I just went through all her videos, because the masterclass, her masterclass consists of all these pre-recorded videos. Well, generally speaking, all the master classes are pre-recorded video. You just have to go through all these videos, and of course they give you a workbook, and that's a good thing about this master class. You don't just watch the videos, it's accompanied by a workbook. So luckily, fortunately for me and for everyone who's taking all these master classes, it's not really a cash grab once you go to their legitimate website, and you will know that it is their legitimate website. And yeah, I mean, it's really cool, and I'm really learning a lot and all this. And one of the things that really was awestruck about Anna is that she said in her master class that you are nothing without a good team. And I was like, wow. She said that if you don't have a good team, then you won't go anywhere. And I was like, wow. Well, and that is the reason why, if you want to work for Anna Wintour, you got to be able to, carry your weight, and to be able to be that artistic and creative director in your own right, because that is what she's looking for. She's looking for creativity. She wants to see what's not been done before, and she's very open to new designers and all that. And it's funny because she leads a life of full contrast, like in her day-to-day job. Well, I shouldn't call it a job, but her career at Vogue magazine. She's contacting new designers. She goes to their showrooms, and sometimes when she goes to their showrooms, they're not even prepared to see her. I'm wondering why. Why are you not prepared to see Anna Wintour? Weren't you given a heads up? I mean, and sometimes she goes to these go-sees, and she's shocked that the designers are not even prepared. So she always advises designers to the young designers to always be prepared when you see her. Make sure that your collection is ready to be shown to her. And she I wouldn't call it a competition, but actually it's she holds it in her office, and it is a place where there's a panel of judges from the fashion industry, and not all of them are fashion editors. Some are actual buyers from department stores, and they want to see what your collection looks like. And if you show promise, if you show great talent, then you are funded. If you're a young designer, $100,000, I believe. And not only are you funded $100,000 for your business, but you are also given mentorship by a big designer for a big brand, and who knows, the designer might be a big brand at the same time. Famous designer like, let's say, Diane von Furstenberg, or Michael Kors, or even Tom Ford, or Alexander Wang, or Jason Wu, all these big designers. And so, I mean, she is just amazing. And once again, when she goes to fashion show, of course, we start with New York, because she's there. The Condé Nast Vogue publishing office is located in New York, which I had. I had the privilege of setting foot at the lobby of Anna Wintour's. I shouldn't be even calling it Anna Wintour's magazine, but I am taking the liberty. At the Vogue magazine lobby, I was there, and unfortunately the security guard almost threw me out of the lobby because she didn't want me to take pictures. She said, "What are you doing here? You can't take pictures, get out." I said, "Okay." No, I wasn't even allowed to take pictures, but I was able to take a picture outside of their office, being able to show the name of the Condé Nast publishing company. I said, my, these people are so protective over their golden egg. Oh my goodness, you can't even take any pictures. So anyhow, more of Anna and her involvement with the Met Gala. But before that, Anna Wintour, when she goes to all these fashion shows, she knows a lot of big celebrities. She's very influential amongst the big celebrities, and this is how she raises funds for the Met Gala event, because once she's able to reel them in, these big celebrities like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, Lady Gaga, Billy Porter, and all these major actors, actresses, celebrities, and big stars, and she knows all of them. And as a matter of fact, she was able to invite Rihanna. Well, Rihanna is always invited to the Met Gala every single year, and I love the way Rihanna reinvents herself every year. And I think the very first time that they invited Rihanna to the Met Gala, she actually they had a little bit hard time of asking Rihanna to be invited to the Met Gala, because her people were asking for a steep price. And so Anna herself had to ask her team to lower the price. And when they finally got Rihanna, she wasn't only invited at the red carpet at the Met Gala, but she also performed at the gala event. And that time that Rihanna had to practice, the people from the Metropolitan Museum of Art were telling Anna, Rihanna cannot practice this week because this week the museum is open to the public, so she can't perform. And Anna putting her foot down, she said, well, I'm raising fund for the museum and tell them to go back the following week. Right now you have to shut it down because Rihanna has to practice. And that was it. So they shut down the whole museum just so Rihanna could practice her song, Bitch Better Have My Money. So after that, it was a spectacular event, and I still remember how Rihanna wore that beautiful. I don't have an image of it, but it was a beautiful golden robe, and its train went on forever, and it took 2 years to make that robe. It was designed by Gopay, and she looked like a Cinderella going up there. And even Andre Leon Talley commented, she's like this Cinderella. She's a rags to riches story. And now she's at the Met Gala with Anna Wintour. And incidentally, a scene from the Met Gala was incorporated in one of the Ocean's movie. You know, when I'm talking about Ocean's movie, like Ocean's 11, 12, 13. So a scene from it was put in Ocean's 8. And so I love that movie because it shows Anna Wintour and the Met Gala. And even if it was a short scene, but it was there, it was part of the whole story. And that's what I loved about it. And so Anna is able to invite all these big celebrities to be able to raise fund for this museum, this great museum of the entire world. And I had the privilege of going to this museum a few years ago when I went to see Alexander McQueen, and it's so amazing. This museum is so amazing and so big. I mean, when I go back there, I'm not only going there for the costume institute of it, but I also want to see everything. This time I'm going to the Greek section, and I'm going to the Roman section to learn about the Greek Empire, then the Roman Empire, and Egyptian Empire, and all those beautiful paintings from key cities of Europe. And that is the amazing life of Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue. And she is also known because they asked one of her colleagues if fashion had a pope, Anna would be its pope and Vogue would be its church. And of course, and they said that the September issue is one of the biggest issues of Vogue, and as the woman said, September is the January of fashion. Okay, so in the fashion calendar, once you see the magazine of Vogue magazine, then September, you will notice that September is the biggest issue of Vogue. It's almost as big as an old telephone directory. And because that's where the fashion extravaganza starts in September. In September, it's not only that they're showing the fall winter collection, but the key trends that will spearhead next year's fashion, and that is the September issue of Vogue. And Before I go to my next segment, which is the enchanted moment, I haven't done the enchanted moment in a long while, and now I'm doing it. I will give a shout out to people who have just tuned in. Oh my goodness. I guess you like this episode. Hi, Shirley Robinson and Christian Mirang. Hi, Christian. And Rex Natalia. Hi. Thank you for watching. And so that was it for my second and last segment of Fab Life. And my next segment, which is still a part of Fab Life but a little bit different, I will be talking about a very controversial subject in the enchanted moment. I will be back, so don't go away.
Live streaming on social media is the best new way to interact and bond with your community. Do you love to encourage, motivate, and empower others, but you do not know how? Well, your opportunity starts with us on social media shows. We have 20 shows a week live streamed across the globe, with a reach of over 80,000 and growing. So you can host your own show, and you can be anything you want to be. So let's bring the community together, and let's bring the world to you. Join us now.
We are now reaching our second year anniversary on our inspirational, educational, and entertainment programmings. As part of our journey, we are so grateful to announce that our programs are now available to watch live in real time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Periscope. A big appreciation to all our followers, viewers, supporters, and to those who are cheering for our success. Thank you very much for your patronage. For 2 years we have produced over 25 shows. And joined by passionate collaborators, individuals, and organizations. Social Media Shows Network's 2-year anniversary, and 100 episode celebration, and $100 giveaway. No purchase necessary. Go to socialmediashows.com for more details.
Are you ready to hear about the most amazing competition coming your way? It's the Gifts of Talent virtual competition where you can dance, sing, act, do comedy, all in the comfort of your own home. And a portion of the proceeds goes to feeding the youth. You have a chance to win some amazing prizes. Have fun!
To enter, go to whalerscreation.us, or, for more details, go to socialmediashows.com and hishopnation.com. Or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to get updates, and to vote for your favorite talent.
We are now reaching our second year anniversary on our inspirational, educational, and entertainment programmings. As part of our journey, we are so grateful to announce that our programs are now available to watch live in real time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Periscope. A big appreciation to all our followers, viewers, supporters, and to those who are cheering for our success. Thank you very much for your patronage. Social Media Shows Network's 2-year anniversary, and reaching 100 episodes celebration. As part of our appreciation, we are giving away $100 to a lucky winner. No purchase necessary. Go to socialmediashows.com for more details.
Welcome back to the last segment of Fab Life. And now on this segment, it is called The Enchanted Moment. Welcome to The Enchanted Moment. And before I proceed with The Enchanted Moment, I'd like to say hello to Patrick Middleton. Oh, Patrick, you should have been my guest today, since I know that you are such a fashionista, to talk about the Grande Dame, Anna Wintour, editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine. I know you would have loved that. But anyhow, today in my enchanted moment, it has been recently brought to my alarming attention that pedophilia is now considered a sexual orientation. Oh my gosh. OMG. That is the only thing. Okay, when you think about pedophiles and pedophilia, it normally is connected with abuse. It's connected because no innocent child will willingly give itself, to this kind of awakening trauma. You're basically robbing away their innocence. It's something that they're not even ready for yet. So it just boggles me how they can say that this is a sexual orientation. I mean, how can you even? I mean, you guys, need to comment. If you'd like to comment about this, yeah, please do. And I'm pretty sure that there will be a lot of comments about this new thing that's coming out right now on the news and on social media, that pedophilia is a sexual orientation. No, it's not, because it takes two to tango, and if one participant, I wouldn't even call it a participant, if the other one is a victim, and if the other one is a predator, that's the only way I can look at it. There's no other angle to look at it from. So we have the predator and the victim. So you can't call it a sexual orientation. And any time that there's somebody being raped, abused, and molested, I'm sorry, but it's not called an orientation. To me, it's a complete, I don't even want to go there, because I know that a lot of moralists will start attacking me for this, and some people. But it's just, I'm trying to wrap my mind around this, and I just can't. I cannot wrap my mind around this, because I learned recently in the news that there's so many, children missing, and there's a lot of human trafficking going on, and these children are being given to this group of people that, and I'm not gonna name names anymore, because I'm trying my utmost best not to do an expose. So if you want to do an expose, there are other shows that do this, which exposes people. Scandalous show. But this by itself is already scandalous. I mean, seriously now. And that lady that we saw reporting about it, that pedophilia is sexual orientation, people were actually scratching their heads and trying to think that maybe this lady that's talking right now has lost her marbles and she needs to be taken to the mental hospital. I don't know. It's just that people just went crazy. And of course, the audience who heard this lady speak publicly were just listening to her like, oh my goodness, what is she smoking? And so I just want to point this out to you guys, that this thing is really happening right now, and most especially the recent cases of these two high profile people, and one of them committed suicide. And we already know who I'm talking about. And yeah, I mean, it's unbelievably insane, and it's crazy. So my conclusion to this is that please do not consider pedophilia a sexual orientation, because it's clearly not. It's not a sexual orientation. It's the thing when you decide to become a predator and attack young people, young underage people, and subdue them into something that they don't even want to be given themselves under. I'm truly at a loss for words. But anyhow, that's my rant of the day, actually my rant of the century. And there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed my fashion report about Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue magazine and creative director of Condé Nast. And until next time, remember that your greatest fashion accessory is your self-confidence. And also, I'd like to mention that if we are giving away this show, please subscribe on our YouTube. And I'd like to mention that we are giving $100 giveaway for our 2-year anniversary, because we are reaching our 100 episode. Oh, can you just imagine that? We are almost done with the 100 episodes, and then we'll be doing 100 episodes more, God willing. And it's gonna be super, super amazing. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep on tuning in. And also we have our website, so all you need to do is to create a login and sign in and subscribe to our socialmediashows.com website, and that to be able to win the $100 giveaway in cash. So there you have it. Don't you want to receive $100 in cash? Well, there you have it. Well, the only way to do it is just create a sign in and then log online in the socialmediashows.com. So, and it's going to be exciting and amazing. $100 in your pocket. That's going to be super, super amazing. So don't forget that your best fashion accessory is your self-confidence. Chowder. If you enjoyed this show, please subscribe on our YouTube channel and click like and share. And also you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you, and see you next week.